Hi Sag, this is your monthly video for August 2018. So in this month we have a lot of astrological things happening. We have our last solar eclipse of the season. So that's on the 11th of August and it's in Leo. We also have Mercury still retrograding right up until August 18th. Mars goes direct on August 26th, the same day as the full moon in Pisces. Um, and what else? What else? What else? I think that's pretty much all. That's not all that's going on, but the major highlights for now. Um, yeah, so we have a couple of beautiful trines happening in Uranus and Saturn, an Earth trine, and then Jupiter and Neptune, which is a water trine. So this is going to generate some nice, pretty energy for the month of August. So let's see how this affects you, Sag, for the month of August. So first we'll focus on the first of the month for Sag. First of the month for Sag. All right. Lots of earth signs coming up for you guys. So let's see what's in store. So this month, okay, beginning of the month, I do see that you are cherishing your alone time. I see that, I don't know if some of you are caught in between some family members that are super intense. Maybe some teenagers, could even be your mother or grandmother. But the energy is just kind of stagnant. I see, you wanting to study, not being able to focus. I see that, you're not feeling very generous or, just definitely off center for you guys. Some of you are cutting some people out. I see the Queen of Winter showing up the end of the first week of August, and that sometimes indicates a divorce or someone that's just literally like getting rid of stuff. So things that aren't serving you. You might be even just like literally gutting your house and getting rid of things and objects that are no longer serving you. There's definitely this feeling of self-sufficiency and just, wanting more freedom, wanting to like get rid of things that are weighing you down. And there's a contemplative aspect to you guys this month, Sagittarius, particularly around your career and wondering like, how to grow your career and what are you maybe wasting time doing, and how are you going to pull back and sort of find better methods to handle your time. Some of you are contemplating upgrading or more education as well, but don't really like the idea either, but there's just some sort of, contemplation about bettering yourself in your career. So let's see how that solar eclipse affects Sagittarius for the month of August. So one thing that I am seeing for you guys, this solar eclipse definitely brings up some desires and feelings that there's something better out there waiting for you. I see, there's some intellectual battles and some dishonest partnerships or people in your life. The guides are warning you actually just to, think about how you're speaking to other people. And even if you are in the right, or you are, you have a point, I feel like, come from a win-win perspective, not a win-lose perspective. This argument or this discussion with people that are being dishonest is almost pointless because they're not going to change who they are. They're not going to change the way that they do things. And so it's almost not worth your effort to get all worked up to prove them wrong. So I do feel like, you know, this this has something to do with this Queen of Swords showing up. The Queen of Swords is a really great energy to sort of embody. She's a no shit type of personality, and definitely focuses on more about her career and letting go of people or companies even that don't serve her. She's very efficient. She doesn't need anybody. And I feel like, you know, you're trying to prove these people wrong is more of an attempt to keep them in your life and make them into something they're not. And that's why the guides are saying just, you know, just let them go. So this solar eclipse will help bring clarity to that. I don't feel like it's going to happen right away though for you, but there is something that starts to stir within you that tells you there's something better waiting for you. And you know, you're going to start to make some major life changes over the next 6 months. So let's see the end of the month for August, how that pans out for Sagittarians. I do feel like there's some pain, again, going back to those people or the company you're working for that hasn't been treating you properly. There's some things you just need to let go of without them actually apologizing or making changes, because it's just not going to happen on their end. So you're going to have to find a way for you to forgive, to free yourself from the bonds that they've created. Okay, so let's look at the end of the month. End of the month for Sagittarius. End of the month for Sagittarius. Yeah, so again, this partnership comes up again. Like, it's coming up all the way through this month here. And what's interesting is in between the Two of Cups in reverse and the Two of Wands is the Hangman card. In this deck, it's called the Awakening card. And so I feel like, you know, there is somebody that has cheated you, that has, so love that has turned to hate, maybe. Maybe you started off in this company, you really loved working for these people, and now you just, like, can't stand them. It could even be your long-term partnership. I feel like in any case, you've been there for a long time and your feelings have drastically changed. Maybe you've been unfaithful, maybe they have been. Maybe they've been dishonest, maybe you haven't been fully honest. I'm not sure which it is, but definitely the solution is to change the way you're looking at it. Embrace that, you know, accept the situation as it is, accept the people for who they are, embrace who you are. Don't try to change yourself to fit into some kind of box that's just not for you. I do see after the full moon and more in September, leading into September, you know, that you are connecting with more positive people, and this comes directly in relationship to how you change your perspective. You will attract better people into your life almost immediately. And you might not see that right away, so they do want to bring, you know, your attention to that. Like, you might not notice right away that you are attracting positive people, because I feel like you let yourself down in a way by remaining in partnerships you knew were poor for you. But just to keep in mind that moving into September, you will, because you made a shift inside that was very strong, and you have an intention to just have better people in your life, have better people, you know, in your work environment, in your home environment, and because you make that choice, major changes will happen almost immediately. So let's look at the Fairy Oracle to see if there's anything else I might have missed for Sagittarians for the month of August. So this card is about being patient. So it says, patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. And this makes sense to me. I feel like, there's a strong desire that's budding inside you. I feel like it's, just continue to nurture it and continue to trust. The Star card came up for you guys, which is an indication that good things are coming. But you just have to allow for everything to kind of fall into place. And I do feel like September, things are going to turn around quicker than you anticipate. So just hold on tight and be patient. I will see you again here next month for the month of September. If you like this video, do share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you need a more personal reading, because remember, this is just a general reading, definitely message me. The information's below. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.